Now what I'm doing here is I'm changing the bevel angle on my new machete to a more appropriate cutting angle, say for, you know, shaving wood and stuff like that, making fire sticks. This is how I do it. This is 180 grit, then I'll go to 400, then 800, then 1500, and then after 1500 I'll get a bit of wet and dry sandpaper just on a block and use that dry, then use wood, then use it wet, and after that I'll probably strop it with a bit of leather. Takes a fair bit of work just to change the angle of the bevel though. During doing this, what I'll do, clean that off, get my texture out, and run my texture along the edge here. Once that's dry, you'll see rub the stone along. See here where it's all blue. Probably won't focus, but you can see the blue there. You can see here where it rubs off with the sharpening. And you can see the angle by where there is no blue. If there's still blue on the front of the edge, means the angle's not high enough to sharpen the edge, but I'm not actually sharpening the edge right now. I'm taking the middle part of the bevel out so that I can change the edge angle. Cheers. Alright, now you can see here. No blue. The hardest part of this to do is the curve on the end of the bowler here. Ends of knives and machetes are always the hardest to do because the angle changes so much. This kind of makes it a little bit easier than you got the fixed pivot point here. Forget I'm not sharpening it, I'm changing the angle of the bevel. That's why it sounds really rough, because I'm trying to take a fair amount of meat off the blade. other side. It's just to put that there just to hold the handle to stop it flopping around when I actually use the grindstone. And you know where this saying comes, slave to the grindstone. I'll go one diagonal then the other so I can actually see how much I'm taking off. You can see it on the top of the blade anyway. Now what we have to do, undo this, slide the blade along a little bit. I can just see along the edge the smallest amount of blue. That means the angle of the bevel is changing through the middle because I have less blue line at the front now. I had a lot of blue line that went halfway up the bevel. So as I take it off, that blue line at the front of the blade will get a lot thinner. You can see the amount of dust that's coming off. That's metal dust. So I'll just give this a clean. Still got a little bit of blue there.